Speaking of unstoppable, I would like to introduce you to a dear friend of mine. She's my hermana. I love her. Not only is she a talented artist, but she stands up for our people and she is not afraid to speak up. Please make some noise for Reverie! Yo, what up, Los Angeles? Hi, my name is Reverie, and I am calling for an immigration reform. And in the meantime, we demand ICE stops the inhumane raids they've been implementing over the past few days in Los Angeles. I was born and raised in Northeast Los Angeles, Highland Park. My dad was born in Ecuador, and my mother's family came here from Mexico 4 generations ago. Both sides of my family came here for a different life, not a better life, a different life. And over the decades we have been here in California, we have all proven to be hardworking members of society, and my family's branches have spread to several different American states. When my grandma was raised here, her sisters weren't allowed to speak Spanish in the house because their Mexican mother desperately wanted their family to assimilate. America has always found a way to make immigrants of all colors uncomfortable, even though our American founding fathers were immigrants themselves when they came here to the Americas and stole the land from the indigenous peoples. Did you guys know that starting in the 1900s, tens of thousands of Mexican Americans and other Latin American-born immigrant women were forced into sterilization programs by our government? Let me repeat that. Tens of thousands of brown women were sterilized, which means their ability to bear children was destroyed by our American government. And this was happening up until about 50 years ago. That's really not that long ago, right? There's lots of documentation throughout American history that has shown specifically targeted destruction of our communities. What we are seeing over the past week is their latest attempt to injure our community. Signs used to read, "No dogs, no Negroes, no Mexicans." Slavery, racial segregation, the Japanese railroads, the Chinese Exclusion Act, the prison system, minorities in USA being targeted is not a one-time thing. There's a clear pattern and it's been documented throughout our history. There are still systems today that are set in place to set us back, but when we do things like this here, this is how we change it. There's power in numbers. The people have the power. The people are the power. Los Angeles used to be part of Mexico before it was taken unfairly by our American ancestors. And because of this, the culture in Los Angeles is deeply rooted with Mexican influence. You cannot erase our culture. We will keep fighting. I understand there has to be rules and regulations regarding who comes to our country. And I personally am not for an open border. I know we can't let everyone in, but I am here to speak up and ask for an immigration reform and to speak against the ICE raids that are happening in my beautiful city, Los Angeles. Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Figueroa, Sepulveda, Santa Monica, Los Feliz. The names in our state are Spanish because it's part of our history, and whether people like it or not, it's also part of our present. The ICE raids have been inhumane. They said they want to deport rapists and murderers, which I don't think anybody here has a problem with. But instead, they're deporting hardworking people who break their backs to keep American businesses functioning. An estimated 3% of people in America are here living undocumented. That's only 3 out of every 100 people you come across. We exploit these people and they work the jobs that no American wants to work. Picking fruits in fields, inhaling pesticides and cancer-causing chemicals all day, on their hands and knees scrubbing your toilets, your gardener breaking his back, trimming your bushes, they're changing your dirty sheets at your favorite hotel, the cooks making your food at the mom and pop hole in the wall that you enjoy so much. You don't talk to these 3 people, but whether you know it or not, we need them to maintain our ecosystem, and that's how it's been for generations. Long hours, low pay, these are not criminals. These are contributing members of society. A lot of these people pay taxes. In fact, they paid almost $100 billion in taxes just last year. ICE is targeting grammar school graduations where we should be celebrating our future leaders, but they're instilling trauma and fear into our children instead. It's disgusting. Families are being separated, foster children taken away from yet another home to be taken back to their home country where they no longer have a home. They're saying it's about illegal immigrants, but now they're interrupting court hearings and arresting immigrants who are going through the legal process of becoming citizens, and they're still deporting them. And to me, that doesn't sound right. I understand there needs to be rules and immigration reform is needed, but for now, stripping hardworking people out of our communities is not ethical. It's cruel and it's inhumane. They took our jobs. To those people, I'm gonna give you a new concept. Illegal immigrants aren't stealing your jobs, robots are. You're packing your own groceries at self-checkout, no more cashiers. You're ordering your McDonald's at a kiosk, no more face-to-face ordering. You're taking a Waymo, no more Uber drivers. Illegal immigrants don't work these positions, they never did. You're mad at hardworking people, yet you don't realize how many jobs these big corporations are actually taking away from us American people by replacing us with computers, kiosks, and robots. California is the fourth biggest economy in the entire globe. Our state is very powerful. Our state is very influential. Our state is beautiful. California is a sanctuary state. There's laws that pertain to the entire country, which we call the federal laws. But our states are so big and different from each other that we have some of our own individual rules. In California, for example, we can smoke an herb that grows from Mother Earth called marijuana freely. But in Texas, it's illegal. Here, we respect a woman's right to choose. We even have different seatbelt laws than some of the other states. In California, we have our own opinions, our own rules, and one thing we're not gonna let happen is the continuance of these inhumane ICE raids on our neighbors. My immigrant family taught me to work hard. And my hard work that I learned from my immigrant family combined with my art has taken me to 28 countries and 37 American states on tour.
That's right.
When I travel the world, I represent Los Angeles, I represent Latinos, I represent women, I represent Americans, and I represent humanity. And that's why I'm here today. I realize my voice carries a lot of power, and I'm here to amplify my community and let it be known we will continue to fight for our people. This country is a beautiful place. I am so proud to be American. Americans have power. We have freedom of speech. We have a constitutional right to assemble. What we are doing here right now, gathering together to send a message, protesting, standing up for our community, this is a beautiful thing right here. And I need you all to understand how much power the people have. Power to the people, love to the people, peace and humanity to our people. This movement started here in Los Angeles, and it has spread throughout the entire country. Today, there are thousands of protests going on throughout our nation because of us speaking up for ourselves. And now, the whole globe is invested. They're standing with us. Don't ever let anyone convince you that protests don't work. America has been around a long time, and there have been many changes to our laws, our rights, and our liberties over time, all due to people standing up for what we believe in. Power to the people. Say it with me. Power to the people. Say it louder. Say it louder, Los Angeles. Thank you so much. My name is Reverie. You guys take care.